Good morning, everybody. How you doing? This is April from the Stop the Hate program. Boy, I'm glad that there are starting to be changes. Uh, I can't even tell you what I'm feeling, but I just figured I'd send somebody something positive. You know, we have to work together. Can't play games. It's very tough out there. And COVID ID, COVID-19 people are having it tough because there is no cure yet for the virus to get out of your system. And even though your body is immune to it, you could be killing others. And this is an epidemic that unfortunately there are at least maybe half the people that are ignoring it. The good news is that they said by the end of this year to next year they should come up with a vaccine to be rid of the virus, period. And until that time comes, we have to learn to be considerate of one another. You know, some people are saying, oh, they shouldn't wear a mask or anything else. But I think it's very disrespectful. I mean, if you don't care about your own health, care about somebody else's. But the good news about this is they have every mask under the sun, any design that you want to wear and things like that. So you can get a mask that'll accommodate you. The big thing is not to spread the virus. The also good news is that the virus is no longer surviving on surfaces. The virus is actually coming from the nose and the mouth, which when we cough and sneeze is from the saliva and the mucus from the body. So we keep our hands away from our faces, we sanitize our hands, because a lot of how many times each of us scratch our face or something like that. It's nature. But we keep our hands clean. People don't have to be afraid because somebody's COVID-19, but just be cautious. New news about it is that there's every mask under the sun that you could think of, and it's amazing. I got this one, and this was the type I like. This matches with anything, but they're only like $5 a piece, and can't wait till the green phase comes around. Things will start getting to normal, but you will still have to be wearing a mask, especially those who are COVID-19 positive. And the good thing is, in a lot of stores, you can't go in there unless you do wear a mask. So, and they are on top of the people that try to cough on others or, say that they're going to give them the virus. The mayor's taking it very seriously, the law, and anybody who's caught doing that is going to get penalty. It's a felony. So, it is, sometimes through all the suffering and pain, things do get better. You know, there are medicines out there that when your symptoms comes out, it suppresses the symptoms. So if you do have COVID-19, you know, you take these medicines that you're prescribed and they take you along through the symptoms. The good thing is the majority of people are atypical. And which is that means is that their immune system is really, really strong. Minor symptoms. So for these little symptoms, you don't even have to be in a hospital. You could just get medicines to soothe it down. Okay. But as far as having nothing open, and not living life, you can live life. You just got to be considerate of others. There's elderly people whose immune systems are not good. So they're the ones that are at real high risk of death. So we have to think about that every time we bitch and moan and say we don't want to wear a mask when we go out. You know, it doesn't cost anything for love and respect. It doesn't cost a dime. So there is something out there. There's medicines there for the treatments. And the only thing about this disease is that when you have it, unfortunately, some of the symptoms may linger for long periods of time, and some of it is short. I'm keeping updated with the CDC and all their updated news about it and all the research. And the paranoia of even if I shook a person's hand who has COVID-19. Well, yeah, you could get it if they were rubbing their face. The good suggestion is always keep a social distance. If you don't really have to shake hands, we have a new sign language thing going on. 6 feet distance. You don't have to touch people. We have our own sign language going on. Our arms crossed like this means a hug, means a kiss, okay? And nice to meet you. Stuff like that. So, but if it occurred that you come in contact, sanitizer kills the virus from outside the body. Sanitizer. So the paranoia doesn't have to go. The rate of people catching it has got dropping increasingly from what the CDC is saying. It is dropping. So the good news is that by the end of this year to early next year, there will be a vaccine which will destroy the virus from the human body. But until then, you still have the disease. It's not going to go away that quickly. You have to wait. So, my suggestion to you is if you're worried about it, CDC online even will help you learn. They do have medicines to compress the disease, but not to cure it yet. But by the end of this year to early next year, they are definitely coming up with something. It's just, how science is. But I can't wait. You wait for the green phase. Life is still going to be different, but maybe for the better. Maybe we don't need to turn around and be up somebody's spinal cord and keep touching them all the time. Maybe we need to have a perspective. We should have kept social distance to a degree anyhow. You don't have to be breathing down somebody's neck. And as far as hugs don't really mean anything unless you have the, love that goes behind it. Otherwise, it doesn't mean a dime. So, hugs don't bother me either. So, good news is that people don't build up the ignorance and all that. When the green comes along, before you turn around and jump in paranoia, get a hold of CDC online, and they get all the facts and info on there. But good news is that life is going to get back to normal as fast as possible. And with all that, I want to thank you for listening. Bye.